Lesson number 2 about light and interference. Well, the question is, where are we going to get these waves of light from? And if I want to keep them under control, what I can use is a device called slits. If I had one handy here, I think I do. These are very, very finely etched openings. So a slit is basically a little slot where the light can pass through. So I've drawn an exploded version of it on this side. So if we have monochromatic light, let's take red for example, green or whatever it is, and we pass that light through these slits, we can actually draw the waves and then see where they actually meet. So let's suppose I have some light back here, a light bulb, a red light bulb. So the light travels through and then meets at some point. I'll call it point P. Now, to actually see this, we need to put some type of screen or something there so we can actually see it. Otherwise, we can't see light because it has to hit something. Now, if this red light bulb is back here, we can also draw a light ray coming from this direction, and the light passes through and then meets at point P. So there they go. So we have two waves meeting at some point here. Now, let's take a look at this interaction. If we run a race from the slits all the way up here, the peaks are going here and here. These peaks are moving here and here. So the question is, how are they actually going to meet? So if they meet so that this one is a peak when they meet, and the bottom one is also a peak, it's going to appear bright. So what we'll see at that spot is actually a very bright red light. It'll appear vivid. Okay? If, for example, the path is slightly different at this spot, and we have a peak, say from the top one, and the bottom one is a trough, they'll cancel each other out and we have destructive interference, and then in that case it will look dark. So the distance that these waves travel is important to us because we want the waves to either constructively interfere if we want bright, or cancel each other out if we want dark. So the length of the race is important because the waves have to reach that particular spot at the same time using the same waveform.